and welcome to the PC Security channel. Today I'll be testing one of my own personal favorites, that is F-Secure, and their brand new version, that is 2015. So what they call it is F-Secure Internet Security. Actually, this is a part of F-Secure Safe, which includes Android, Windows, and pretty much any device that you use protection. But the nice thing is this product comes with a really neat user interface. Now, I've talked about this before and I still talk about it because it's one of my favorites. For simple users, for people who just want to get their stuff done, this is really reassuring. And of course, if you're an advanced user, this may not be much to your liking, but you can still get a fair amount of advanced settings in here. So let's take a look at their basic user interface. In fact, their layout has not been changed. However, their color scheme and stuff has been changed, as you can see, and it still looks great to me. So I have no problems with this user interface. It's definitely one of my favorites. Now, they've got virus protection, so it's going to handle files automatically. Then we've got their deep guard, which is their behavior blocker. I'll be interested to see how this thing performs. And of course, they give you advanced firewall protection, which doesn't allow applications to download harmful files, which is basically the function of a firewall. And then they've got spam filtering, which I'm not really concerned about, and the rest is just basic stuff like database updates and stuff like that. Now let's just make sure that this thing is up to date before we begin our test. As you probably already know, F-Secure uses Bitdefender plus their own engine. In many ways it's similar to MCSoft and GData. So once again, expected detection ratios will be pretty good. So let's get started. Here I've got just 5 malware links, that's all I could get today. But let's hope these are good enough to test F-Secure. First website is blocked. F-Secure's behavior blocker is okay and their signatures are pretty good, but one of their best things is their website filter, which you just saw in action. Once again, harmful website is blocked. Here's number 3, and that's the third kill for F-Secure. Making it too easy at the moment. Again, it's blocked. And here's the final one. And once again blocked. So that's 5 out of 5 for F-Secure. Clean sheet, which is kind of what I was expecting because these have fairly moderate detection ratios. So, you know, for a product like F-Secure, it should be a piece of cake. But anyway, this is the interesting part of the test where we have much more malware. So what I'll do is first I will disable their protection, which is not easy to do, I guess. Now once again, this is great for inexperienced users, but as I said, experienced users may not find it as interesting of a product. Now let me get my malware samples. So here I've got probably 313 items. Okay, we'll disable all components. Here we go. I keep forgetting to disable MCSoft on my host machine. Okay, so we'll just skip that. Anyway, so looks like we've got 312 items over here, and that is a fairly decent number. So let's test out these samples and see what F-Secure can do with them. As we know, it uses Bitdefender's signatures, so I'm expecting a pretty good detection ratio. Although these files are very new, some of these are like 4 days old and some of these are just 1 day old. So it's a great mix. the F-Secure scan does take a while as compared to some other scanners, so that is one thing that I feel could be improved. But once again, this is a product I feel that is more like install and forget, rather than, you know, the ones that are meant to do research with. It's not the Komodo type of product. It's more meant for users who just want to install something and just forget about it, and the product should take care of the rest. And it's pretty good for that. But let's find out what kind of detection it can offer, which is most important. The scan's over, and now it wants me to select whether I want automatic cleaning or if I want to decide item by item. This is what I'm going to do, but a basic user could just do the automatic cleaning. So let me just select all of these files, and I'll delete them. And we'll just proceed. Once again, this takes a while. This is probably the biggest demerit of using F-Secure. It does take a while sometimes. But it's not that bad. As you can see, it's going through these files fairly quickly. It's pretty much the same as Bitdefender, I guess. So once again, I'll pause and I'll be back when all the files have been removed. F-Secure has completed deleting whatever it could delete. Now it says that 2 items could not be cleaned. Let's see what else we can do about it. Well, this is another thing that I do not like about F-Secure. For some reason, it's not able to clean some items. Now there is absolutely no reason why this should happen on this sample, because these are not threads that are in the system. These are just threads that are sitting as files. I mean, I can manually delete those files, so why can't F-Secure? So that's something that I'm a little bit concerned with. Probably what's happened here is that the malware is not the file itself, but maybe the file is a self-extracting archive and the malware is inside of it. So F-Secure tried to delete the file inside the archive and was unable to do so, but it didn't delete the archive. So that's basically what happened here. But anyway, I'll just skip these two. It's not my fault. I'll just check what we're left with. So we're left with 30 items. So let's see what kind of detection ratio that gives us. That's a detection ratio of 90.38%, which is very impressive on these files considering they're fairly new. So a 90% detection is actually very good. And if you can see, most of these files are very similar. These are all VB script files, and this is probably just different variants of the same malware. So, you know, if we count all these as one, the detection ratio would go up even more. But anyway, I'm not going to do that for this test. So now let's see what DeepGuard has to offer. So I'll just re-enable the real-time protection. Now another thing I would like F-Secure to improve is that they could just have an easy disable over here. But then again, this is not a product for, you know, advanced testers or anything like that. It's meant for novice users, and the interface seems pretty good from that angle. So here we go. Everything is on and up to date. Let's start running these files. So far no alerts. Okay, here we go. Application is blocked. DeepGuard has blocked a harmful application. I'll just close that. Once again, some of these may not work correctly if the malware part inside has been deleted. Okay, this one's running. As you've already noticed, F-Secure is completely automated. So their security protection is not of the same level as what you'd see with, let's say, something like which uses a lot of user interaction, but as you can see, it's still doing pretty well. It's blocked another one of these zero-day malware, and there's still some process in memory, but I'm not sure if they're doing anything. I'm sure something's happening over here. Let's wait and see. Here's another one that's blocked. So a pretty good job by F-Secure, I have to say. Another one. So DeepGuard is no joke. It's a very good zero-day component. So I'm seeing some blocking, but I've still got some applications running in memory. So I'll just run the last one, and then we'll just let this run for a while, and then I'll reboot the system. Let's see if F-Secure can block any more. And after everything's done, I'll run CCleaner, and then I'll run my second opinion scans, and I'll be back with the results. So when I rebooted my computer and I've just started running Hitman Pro, and F-Secure is detecting and removing some stuff. In fact, this is probably the DeepGuard that was detecting stuff before. The malware probably couldn't be removed because it was active in memory, so I'm getting the removal notifications right now. Just figured it's something you might want to know. So there you go. So I'll just run CCleaner once again and do my second opinion scans, and then I'll be back with the results. Welcome back. These are the samples that were caught by DeepGuard. So they have a separate section called monitored applications. These were monitored, and the permission was blocked, which means basically they were just blocked. But I guess this is their zero-day component. You can just directly see the applications that are caught by the zero-day component here. So anyway, let's see what our second opinion scanners say. Malwarebytes says system is clean, and I ran Hitman Pro as well. Hitman Pro found a little bit of item here. It's a DLL file, and even Hitman Pro is not sure whether it's malicious or not. It's just a suspicious item. What I would guess is that this is probably one of those remnants of those malware. Like when the malware process ran, it probably created a DLL that it was working with, and when it was removed by F-Secure, this got left behind. So it could be something like that. Anyway, this is no threat or danger to the system. So, what are my final thoughts about F-Secure? As you saw, it did a fantastic job. It's one of my favorite products, and this is the reason. It's proven itself today, and not only did it perform up to my expectations, it even exceeded my expectations in the zero-day test. I was expecting, because this is completely automated, it may slip one or two malware files here and there, but it didn't do that. It just blocked everything, managed a clean sheet in the whole test. I mean, this is not something you see every day. So this is definitely a great product. So I hope you guys enjoyed this test. As I said, F-Secure is definitely one of the most underrated products right now, because nobody really talks about F-Secure. People talk about MCSoft, people talk about GData, but nobody really pays this guy any attention, and you should, because if you're looking for a good product that has all those features, zero-day protection, signatures, web blocking, and at the same time is very user-friendly, well, F-Secure is the perfect product for you. So all those users who ask me, well, I want great protection, but I don't want it to get in my way all the time. I don't want Komodo that sandboxes every one of my applications. I don't want all those settings. I don't want anything like that. I just want something that works. Well, F-Secure will be a great choice for someone like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this test. Have a nice day. Goodbye, and see you later.